Hey, Friendo, Steve here.
Hey, Larson.
And it's time once again to look into our crystal ball and see who we think is going to dethrone every WWE champion. I don't even know when the last time we did it. I don't think it
wasn't that long ago we did it.
Yeah, we did it not that. But, you know, the landscape of professional wrestling has changed. Of course, you got Seth Rollins probably going to have to vacate his title because he's going to get the old surgery done on his shoulder.
Seemingly.
So, and other things have developed since the last time we did that. So we're going to go ahead and give you guys a good old-fashioned dethrone video, Larson.
Sure, let's do it.
All right, where would you like to start?
Let's start with this one because this is the one that kind of maybe most up in the air currently, and that's the World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay.
Who's going to be the next World Heavyweight Champion, Steve?
I think come November 1st, it's Saturday night's main event, we are going to be crowning a new World Heavyweight Champion, and that person is going to be a Braun Breaker, because I think that they're going to keep that in the division, and then Punk's going to beat him at the WrestleManias for it.
All right, I got an outside the box answer, kind of. It's not Braun, it's not Punk. It's not LA Knight.
What?
Yeet!
Oh, what a good answer. That'd be cool.
I think perhaps the most interesting short-term option would be Jey Uso.
Okay, explain yourself.
Because, listen, they're doing this story where he's slowly becoming what Roman was in like 2020, 2021.
Right.
That's his trajectory.
Yeah.
Let's just get to it already. Hot shot that story because there's interesting stuff going on there. Bloodline Saga, best story in the history of wrestling. Probably time for the sequel with Jey Uso.
Yes.
Let's do
agreed.
it.
Yes.
And that way they can take their time, build and Braun. Phil's incredibly popular. Doesn't need the title right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, short-term option in terms of the most interesting story to tell, I think is Jey Uso.
You know what would be great too, man, is if like he wins this title, but this time like because he's sort of morphing into New Roman, the crowd isn't really behind him all that much. He sees the yeet chant start to die down a little bit. He's like, what the hell? Or he doesn't even come through the crowd anymore. He's like, why would I gas myself through the crowd, worry about those people when I need to worry about number one, Jey Uso? I think it's a great idea.
All right, let's talk about this one. The WWE Women's Championship currently held by Tiffany Stratton. I think the same answer I had last time. That's Jade Cargill. I think she's going to be the next champion. It's just a matter of when, not if. It could be as soon as Saturday night's main event on November 1st.
That could be. What's the latest? What's going on Friday on SmackDown with that? Are they having another match of some sort with Tiffany? I don't know what's going on there. Well, you look that up, which I don't even know if they'll have a preview right now. Look, they just had her lose clean to Stephanie Vaquer. So obviously they have soured on Tiffany Stratton. She's going to be buried. No. I think Bianca Belair is going to beat her for it. I think Bianca's going to come back at some point from that finger injury. And I think she's probably going to be the one to beat her. I can't believe it'd be that much longer. Apparently she had issues like bending her finger. And you kind of need that for the wrestling. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, dude, the problem is there's nobody. There's Jade, but golly, she's been involved in this shit forever. I feel like if they were going to pull the trigger on that, they would have done it by now. You got Nia. That's all they got over there. And so I was like, I don't know. Let me think of something outside the box beyond these two. So I went with Bianca Belair.
Very well. Let's talk about a title I'm not doing a whole lot with, and that's the Women's United States Championship, currently held by Julia.
I didn't even have this thing written down. That's great.
Wow. All right, I guess I'll go first then. I think the same answer I had last time, and I think it's a good idea. They'll probably have Julia carry that title for a while. But I think eventually you get Charlotte in the U.S. title picture, and she beats Julia for it. The match will be great. You don't run the risk of the fans getting upset that Charlotte's in the world title picture again, and yet she's still in the mix for a title after her and Alexa dropped those tag titles. Charlotte Flair, your next women's U.S. champion.
Who did Julian? Didn't they just have like a tag match? Julian, Kiana.
Yeah,
James?
it wasn't B-Fab and Michin.
Is it still them? They're still messing around with them, and they ain't gonna win. They're not gonna win the U.S. title. Oh well, there's two people anyways. You can't do that. They can't split the title.
Done it before.
Yeah, I'm not huge on your Charlotte idea there. So I'm gonna go with an NXT call up. By God, they got to call somebody up at some point. So I'm gonna go with Jordynne Grace. I'm gonna say Jordynne Grace is the one to beat Julia at some point whenever she gets called up. I actually have 2 call ups now that I think about it here in my deal. So yeah, I'm gonna say Jordynne Grace.
All right, very well. Let's talk about the Men's Intercontinental Championship, currently held by Dominic Mysterio. Steve, is anybody ever going to beat Dom for that title?
I mean, dude, at first I was like, I wonder if maybe, it'd be kind of fun if one of the Americanos beat him for it in a swerve, but like they weren't even on TV this week. Sheamus theoretically should actually be champion because he beat, Rusev, because he beat Sheamus, therefore he is champion, but I don't think that's going to pan out either. AJ had a shot. Penta had a shot. So I'm going to go with the answer I've been saying for months and months and months now. Yeah, Finn Balor. Finn Balor is going to win is going to beat Dom for it. That's who I think.
I mean, the calculus is pretty simple. Rusev beats Sheamus. Rusev becomes champion. Minor
Rusev
bump in the road.
Is champion.
Rusev is champion. Minor bump in the road with Dom cheating to get the win previously. Rusev crush. He's your next Intercontinental champion.
Therefore, Rusev is champion.
I honestly don't think it's going to happen. This is wishful thinking. This is my heart talking here, not so much my head.
You know what they probably should do? They should probably just bring Vikingo up to Maine and have him beat Dom for that title. And so they did the old switcheroo there where Dom ends up with the mega title.
Yeah, I guess they could do that. I don't think they're going to, though.
I don't think they're going to do that, though.
What about, let's stay on Raw, about the Raw Tag Team Championships, currently held by Judgment Day, I think. Honestly, don't remember.
They're going to defend it this coming Monday against AJ and Dragon Lee.
That's right.
Dragon Lee and AJ will not win these tag titles. It'd be cool for AJ's last year if he walked in as tag champion, I guess. Sort of beneath him, to be honest with you. Dragon Lee's going to eat that pin in this match after a coup de grace. Yeah. It's the vision. I got Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed beating Judgment Day for these tag championships. One title's not going to be enough for Braun Breaker. You know what they might do to sort of advance your idea of Punk wins now? Like, we talked about this. I know you got Jay winning now, but let's say Punk wins now. They might do the thing where it's like, well, we want to put a title on Braun just to show that he can be title guy, so they just stick the tag titles on.
Could be.
They should give him because also Bronson Reed's going to need something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's going to be the vision.
We agree on that one. I got Braun and Bronson injury specialists here, too.
Yeah.
Stick with the tag division over on, let's talk about SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Like, the SmackDown tag division just used to be well utilized.
Who did you have last time in this? Did you say Street Profits?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Street Profits this time. Where is DIY? Where is Fraxium? Where is Motor City Machine Guns? Not on TV. There's one team on TV, and they got their eyes set on gold. And that's MFTs.
That's
Let's have Tonga Loa win those tag team championships.
That's not a terrible pick, to be honest, because they're like literally in a thing with them right now. And given that they have a new coat of face paint, I could see that being the case. Plus, there's like 8 of them, so I could see that totally being the case. I went, maybe because I'm mentally preparing myself, emotionally preparing myself for this, Larson. My pick to be the new SmackDown Tag Champs, Javon Evans and Rey Fenix. That's right. They're bringing up Javon Evans just to be in a thrown-together tag team with Rey Fenix. And they're going to be so thrown together, they're going to be a tag team. And they're going to do silly comedic bits in the back where they have, like, various misunderstandings. And it's going to be just boring bullshit when this guy should be, like, going out there and winning that U.S. title from Sami Zayn and challenging Cody for the title and all that kind of shit.
Agree 1,000%.
Yep.
You mentioned the U.S. title, so let's talk about that one. Who do you see beating Sami Zayn for that United States Championship?
Darula Obafemi. He's going to get that United States Championship in his call-up. It's going to be, the other day on, or today actually on, well, depending on when this goes up, this week's episode of Hot Takes. You and I talked about why is it that they don't do impactful NXT call-ups anymore. They just sort of limp dick them up to main roster with this bullshit crossing over. Oh, you're doing a little bit of A, a little bit of B. We don't really have the Kevin Owens, Finn Balor situation anymore where it's impactful and it means something. So let's bring that back. Obafemi Rula. He gets it.
It's a good pick. I got something a little more immediate in that. We had a U.S. title open challenge recently that was about to be answered by somebody, only for that attempt to be stymied by their former tag team partner. Better way for The Miz to stick it to Carmelo Hayes and to answer Sami Zayn's U.S. Open Challenge and win the title, maybe because Melo comes out to try to cost him the belt, inadvertently helps him win it. And then shortly thereafter, Melo beats Miz for the U.S. title. Melo is U.S. champion.
You know what I hate about that answer that you just gave? It's so damn good. It's never going to happen. I love that idea. What a great idea. I wouldn't hate Miz getting his hands on a title because I think he does pretty decent work these days. Yeah, that's a great idea, but I don't think it's going to happen.
All right, thanks.
I honestly don't know. Like, I put Obafemi on here just because I think it'd be cool, and I like your idea, but, like, I fucking have no clue,
No
An MFT.
Sure.
Sure. Tall Tonga.
Let's talk about the women's tag titles currently held by Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. Who do you got be the next tag champ, Steve?
I think in order to, at some point, the Kabuki Warriors thing is going to end with Io and Rhea. I think I'm actually sort of hedging my bets here on a different answer as well. So for the tag titles, I'm going to say Kabuki Warriors. They're eventually going to beat Charlotte. Asuka and Charlotte have that great history.
Yeah. Now that Lyra has unlocked a means to activate.
Damn, that's a good one. I forgot about them.
Angry Bailey.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit for them. So I think they're going to be your next women's tag champs.
Yeah, that's a really good answer. Damn it, I forgot about them. Good job.
Let's talk about the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Who do you got being the next Women's Intercontinental Champion?
Where is that? Right now it's held by Becky Lynch. I didn't write this one down. So I'm going to say, Becky Lynch has it. I'm going to say the person to beat Becky is going to be, where the fuck is AJ Lee? I wonder if I don't know. Yeah, AJ Lee. I'm going to say AJ Lee.
All right. So imagine after Lyra and Bailey win those tag titles.
Oh, wow.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Lyra still wants to get that Intercontinental title back from Becky, but she can't.
Oh, yes,
she can't because that was a stipulation in their last match. She can't challenge Becky anymore for it. Bailey can challenge for it.
She can help Bailey.
She can help Bailey win that.
Yeah,
only to manipulate. That's the whole thing. She's manipulating the situation. Bailey wins, so therefore she can have another opportunity to win it back. Bailey is the next Intercontinental Champion only because Lyra wants to get it off Bailey.
So Lyra's a bad guy this whole time. Wow, that's crazy. I like that. I like that a lot. Where are we going next?
Let's talk the Women's World Championship, currently held by Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah.
I have Asuka here.
Yeah, me too.
I think if there could be an interesting situation where if Asuka wins the title, Io wins it from her, and then Io has to deal with the situation where her and Rhea are friends now.
Yeah.
But the title in Rhea's mind is going to trump the friendship.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So
and beating Io,
is kind of like what matters most to Rhea. So right now I got Asuka winning, then Io, and then so we get to the showdown between Io and Rhea.
Yeah, I like that. That was exactly what I was thinking as well. I wonder if that would finally put to rest, if Asuka wins that world title, she beats Stephanie Vaquer for it. If she has that and she's carrying the tag titles at the same time, let's say that my situation plays out, if that would be enough to satiate the Asuka lovers who are like, nothing is ever good enough. She needs more. I think they'd still be like, well, this is just a way to get that title onto Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, maybe.
Which it probably would be. But like Asuka is it's wild because I feel it too. Asuka is so decorated, yet it's sort of a Bret Hart situation where it's like, well, she was never treated like Hulk Hogan was, and we all want that. Yeah, we all want that for her because she deserves it. She is so great. She's so great.
She is. All right, let's talk the undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Cody Rhodes. Steve, who's going to beat Cody for that title?
Man, I was trying to, at first I had like Drew McIntyre, but wishful thinking on that one. I'll believe Jacob Fatu when I see it. I think they're going to wait like 5 years for that guy to do anything. And so I'm like surveying the landscape, maybe like a Ricky Saints. Nah. Maybe an Obafemi. Nah. So I was thinking maybe a little bit outside the box. All right, who could really use a win right now? Who is desperate for a win? We've seen a lot of losses from this guy, be it trying to head up the DC universe, be it trying to get his WrestleMania match one-on-one with Roman Reigns, be it then leaving and trying to tackle an Oscar bait-worthy, which at this point, the fact that the Smashing Machine did not smash box office records thanks to, Taylor Swift, The Rock, down bad. Horny for success, Larson. Horny for success. Therefore, the repackaged Smashing Machine comes to the WWE. They act like he's a brand new person, and they make him like the biggest deal. He's like a Dan Severn type, and he comes in and he's it's a Smashing Machine, and they do the prosthetics every time for The Rock, and it's just The Rock, and he shows up and he beats Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship in Saudi Mania. A ways from now, like 43.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got heel Randy Orton.
42.
All right, 42. I got heel Randy Orton.
Yeah, I thought about Randy too.
That's what I got.
Yeah. That'd be so underwhelming, though. I like Randy. Don't get me wrong. And the people love Randy. Yeah. But it's like, well, I guess we should put it on somebody else.
Yeah,
there's nobody. Drew was my last hope at oh, wow, they're going to make somebody, into a deal that and Drew is ready to, but and then they just Dolph Ziggler'd him.
Yep.
That's what's going down on Friday is him versus Fatu.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All right.
Wonk-ass finish, probably.
Let's look ahead even further. Rumble winners and Money in the Bank winners in 2026. For my Rumble winners, for the Women's Rumble, I got Io. She wins Rumble, faces Asuka at Mania. And then I got Randall Keith Orton tying Stone Cold, I believe, for most Rumble wins all time with 3.
At 3? Okay, yeah.
Randy wins the Rumble.
All right. I've got Phil. I think that because the Rumble's going down in Saudi Arabia, him apologizing to his friend Muhammad there in Saudi Arabia last time and being like, hey, I'm all in. You guys want to do a humiliation ritual for me in Saudi Arabia? Punk life it is. So I think but all that paved the way for him to be number one Saudi guy. He's going to win the Rumble in Saudi Arabia, point up to Braun Breaker or whatever. And then, so he wins the Rumble. And then for the women's, I got Bianca. I guess she'll be back maybe for that. And she'll win that.
Money in the Bank. I don't know if the timing lines up exactly, but I think this would be great.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Surprise entrant for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, Naomi.
Yeah, I was trying to line that up for the Rumble as well, but I think that's probably early. But Money in the Bank, I feel like that could be the situation. Because especially if they do that in July?
June or July, yeah.
June or July? Then that should be enough time.
Yeah.
And then for the men's, who do you get?
I'm going to keep saying this till it happens, Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to do this. For the men, I'm going to keep saying it till it happens. Yeah, LA Knight. Celebrating his 53rd birthday at Money in the Bank 2026. He's going to win that championship, or that briefcase.
Yeah.
And for the women, Roxanne Perez. I think that she does really good work, and at some point they're going to pull the trigger on more for her, and I think that Money in the Bank would be perfect for her.
There you go.
There you go, and there you have it. Let us know in the comments below who you think is going to dethrone all the people that are currently champions. Till next time, we'll see you guys around.
Goodbye.